Welcome back to CAD/CAM tutorial. Today we are going to design a simple gate valve in Solidworks. Here we will do each and every part and assemble at the end of this video. Even you will see how to explode this body and how to animate at the end of this video. Here you can see this animation you will be able to see and how to do in Solidworks. So let's see how to do this in Solidworks. I hope you like it. Don't forget to share and like our videos. It motivates us to make a new and more projects in SolidWorks. So let's see how to do this in SolidWorks. So now here let's make the first part of gate valve, the main body. So let's start here. Select front plane, sketch, and we will create the body, main body structure. So choose here plane and draw a horizontal plane, horizontal line, and make sure it is passes through origin. Then draw a small geometry. Exit. Now let's define it first. $400 mm. Let's keep the overall length. $180 mm. 137 mm. Let's define this gap 3 millimeter and keep this one 22 millimeter and select this point from here and let's keep it 110 millimeter. Okay, now select this bottom line and mid origin point and keep relation midpoint. Okay, assign the angle, keep the angle 135 degree. Okay, now let's mirror this 3-4 lines. Draw a vertical construction line, choose here mirror, select this line. Okay, now mirror against this line. Okay, select here line command and connect. Right click, exit. Now this is our main body structure. So let's revolve it. Now you can see it here 360 degree. Okay, so now this is the first part of our body. Let's define some material. If you will go to metal and here you will choose iron and here you will find cast iron. Go to here edit appearance and we want to add some material, some kind of shade. Almost I saw many gate valves in blue color, so let's do this. I love this shade, so I'll try to make this. This is better. Okay, now see, now choose here right plane, sketch, select the line, start from here. Do not keep 90 degree, take little taper and convert it and connect with this line. Now select both the lines and make relation collinear. Okay, now draw a horizontal line. Now let's define the angle first. 91 degree, that's it, and (123 mm) and keep the radius 160 mm. I think everything is defined. Okay. Here we want tangent relation, that's it. I think we missed one relation here. Select the origin point and the whole center point, radius center point, and make merge point. Okay, now this is fully defined. So select here extruded boss and extrude up to 60 mm, 60 millimeter, and keep merge. Okay. Now we want to make some taper shape, so here we will choose one command, draft. Keep natural, and we want to keep 4 degree, and select here neutral plane, and the face which we want to draft, this one, keep reverse direction. Okay, now you can see it's little tapered. Now we will try one more time, neutral plane, and this time keep 3 degree, and this time select this face, and the draft face again the same. Okay, now here you can see little tapered. Now choose fillet, select. Okay, this full edge selected, 20 millimeter. Okay, now it's time to mirror. Choose here right plane, mirror, and select extruded boss, draft 1, draft 2, and fillet. Okay, now you can see it here. Now choose front plane, again mirror, and this time select the mirror 1, neutral boss, and draft 1, geometry pattern. Okay, see, we mirrored. Now select this face, sketch, convert entity. Now this face is converted, extrude it 100 millimeter, and keep angle 1 degree and outward direction, draft outward. Okay, that's it. Now here we want to plane, so we want to avoid this sharp edge. Keep 1000 millimeter radius, select this shape, face, this line, and here also the same, and go back, bottom line. That's it, in both direction. Okay, now you see. Now again select the same face, upper face, sketch, go to sketch and select convert entity. So this will be converted. Select extruded boss, and this time extrude up to 75 millimeter, merge board result. No need to keep any angle. Okay, now again select this face, sketch, and select here convert entity. Now this is converted, offset, select one line, and we want offset up to 40 millimeter, outward direction. Okay, select extruded boss. See here, keep only 17 millimeter merge, but select here reverse direction. Merge result, okay. So see, this is the body going to be create. Now here we want to create one, we will add some body here. So select here right plane, front plane, sketch, normal. Select here center line and draw a vertical and horizontal construction line. Choose center rectangle, draw a rectangle. Let's define 122 mm, 85 millimeter, and this height let's keep 37 and 50.5 millimeter, 50.5 millimeter. That's it. Select here revolve boss base. Select this line as a axis, horizontal line. Okay. Now see, we added one body here. Now we want to trim it, so it's time to make some plane here. So choose front plane, sketch, normal. Let's exit, hide this one. Now try front plane, sketch, okay. Choose here center line, draw one vertical line, and start from this point to this. Okay, exit. Make sure, no, delete this. This point should be merged. This point, okay. It should be merged the corner point. Select mirror, select this line, mirror against, clear. This vertical line, okay. Now simply exit. Now we will create a plane with the help of these lines. Choose here plane, front plane, and select this line. See here, okay. Now this plane 1 is created. Now let's create plane 2. Select plane 1, 15 mm ahead of plane 1. Okay. Now you can show this revolve body. Okay. Now we will create one more plane. So this time select right plane, and 150 millimeter, keep flip direction. Okay. Now select this plane 3, sketch, select this face and convert entities. I think it's quite difficult, and so let's draw it. Select circle and keep the diameter 110 into 2 millimeter. That means 220 choose here offset 50 millimeter and select this circle. Okay, now it's time to cut, extruded cut. Select here up to surface, reverse direction, and here select plane. So we will select our plane 2. See, we created here plane 2 just 15 millimeter ahead of plane 1. Okay, now you can see we cut some tapered here. You can hide these lines and all. Okay, now here after cutting this we want to mirror it, but we can't mirror like in this shape. We have to cut it again. So first let it mirror, choose right plane, mirror, and select this body, revolve 2. Now see it's mirror, but it is not in cut position, so we have to cut it again. So we created one sketch, sketch 8. Select here plane, front plane, and in show select this line, coincident and perpendicular to first plane, front plane. Okay, now this plane is created. Now let's create one more plane. Select the plane 4, keep 12 millimeter. Okay, now select right plane, 150 millimeter. Okay, now select this plane 6, sketch, and here draw our circles. Keep the diameter 210 mm. Select here offset entity, keep 50 millimeter outward direction. Okay, now select extruded cut. Up to surface, and here select plane number 5. Plane number, actually it should be up to plane number 5. Okay, now it's cut, see, up to inside, so we will edit plane number 5, flip direction, see here 12 millimeter. Now it's perfect. And here we did one mistake, plane number 1, plane number 2, edit, keep 12 millimeter. Okay, that's it. Now we will hide all the planes and everything. Click here, hide. Even you can directly select the plane, hide. Still this inside planes is small. Okay, that's it. Our main body created. Now we want to make this body hollow, so we will do one thing. Select right plane, sketch, choose here line, draw one vertical line, make sure it's select here extruded cut. Select in both through all. Okay. Now choose right plane, sketch. Again choose here line, draw a vertical line, extruded cut, smart dimension, isometric view, keep through all, and direction 2 also keep through all. Now choose here shell command. Select these two faces 9.5. We want to keep multi thickness. This face select 14.5 millimeter and select this face 21.5 millimeter, 14 millimeter and 21.5 millimeter. Select here OK. Now see, now these faces are remain same. Now here we want to make one strip, so let's do one thing. Choose here front plane, sketch, select the position, take it reverse. Okay, this is quite clear, and select our sketch 8 and click here show center line and select the center point of this. Right click, make sure it is tangent. Okay, now choose here line. Cancel. Now let's define 28. Okay, select these two lines, keep parallel. Okay, that's it. Now let's define it. millimeter, 15 millimeter, and this length make it 20.33. It should be below than this corner points. Sketch fillet, keep 9 millimeter and select this corner. Okay, now this is the our geometry and we want to extrude it. Select revolve boss base, this line selected as a axis, select 180 degree only, reverse direction, keep result merge. Okay, that's it. Now again choose right plane, cancel, the same plane front plane, sketch. Okay, choose here center line, this is the center point. Now select this construction line and make relation tangent. That's it. Choose here line and we want to draw one rectangle. Okay. Tangent. This rectangle should be tangent, and select this construction line and this upper line, it should be parallel. Okay. Now let's define the gap. 115 millimeter, and we want to define some dimensions between this line and this inside cutting line. Keep 7 millimeter. That's it. This is enough, and this one is up to you, whatever length you like, because only we want to cut this portion. So select here revolve cut 360 degree. Okay. Now see, we cut it here. Fillet 3 millimeter and select this face edge. Okay. Now you can hide this. Now it's time to mirror. Go to upward, and first let's mirror against front plane. Choose here body, merge solid. Okay, that's it. Now right plane, select the body, merge solid. Keep here bodies to mirror, not features. Okay, that's it. Now we can see some error here. See, so we can avoid it with the help of some features. So just go back. Okay, up to this cut. See, chamfer 13 mm 15 degree. Select this corner and the opposite corner. Okay. Now again roll back. Now here there is a problem in shell, so edit. Here written missing face, so select this face. Okay, 14 millimeter, and the face, this one keep 21.5 millimeter. That's it. Now our problem is solved. Now see, it's perfect. Now here we will add one more thing. Top plane, and choose plane and add one plane here. 165 millimeter flip. It should be below this face. Okay. Now select this plane number 7, sketch. That's it. This is the perfect position. Circle and draw a circle in mid from the origin point. Let's keep the diameter here 40 millimeter. Extruded boss. Now select here up to next. This is enough. Merge result. Okay. Fillet. Keep 2 millimeter and select inside edges. Okay. Now again choose fillet. Now this time keep 4 millimeter. First select outside, then inside. Inside I think, okay, this all selected, all edges. Now let's come to the opposite direction. 4 millimeter first phase and second phase. Okay. Here something went wrong, so 3 millimeter or edit. Select this inside line, so this is perfect. Let's try with 4 millimeter. Okay, that's perfect. Now here also we will do the same thing. Choose inside line. Okay, now again select fillet. Keep 6 millimeter and select these two corners, these two edges. Okay, now that's it. Let's hide the plane number 7. Now here we want to create one strip, so choose here top plane. Sketch. Now center line. Now choose the line here and start from this point. Delete, move little tapered, exit. Now select both the endpoints and this midpoint, or better select both the endpoint and this center line symmetric. Okay, now let's define first 158 mm, 49 millimeter, 105 degree, same 105 degree. Okay, choose here smart dimension. Delete it. First mirror this line 1 2 against vertical line. Okay, choose fillet 12 millimeter and select both the end point. Okay, now 28 millimeter. Okay, now choose smart dimension. Define 58 millimeter. See here, now the geometry is fully defined. Okay, now simply exit. Now we want to create a plane. Select first this line and select this one end point. Okay, now here we will create the profile, so select this plane. This is the plane number 8, I think. Okay, sketch. Okay, this is the this is the point, so let's draw it. Select this line and origin point. go inside, and midpoint also. Three-point arc, connect from here to this point, exit. Now let's define it. 13 millimeter, 6 millimeter, 95 degree, 95 degree, okay. Now we put the wrong position. Drag this geometry here. Or directly define it from this point to here, 6 millimeter. That's it. And this radius you can keep anything, put a star point here. Now define 1 millimeter the radius, and select this line, keep 8 millimeter the height. That's it. Now exit. Now it's time to define the path. Sweep to boss base, see profile selected, just select the path. Follow the path. We don't need, I think something went wrong. Edit profile and just one more time look at the profile. Okay, select this line, construction geometry. Now exit. Now let's try. Select profile and path. Now this perfect. It's going to be here. Okay. Now you can see we created a rib here. Now you can hide it, plane number 8. Now here we want to create a hole, so do one thing. Choose top plane and section view. Okay. Select inside, sketch, convert entities, and select extruded cut. Select here through all. Okay. Now see. Now check section view. Okay. Select this face or fillet. We forget to add some fillet here. Keep 4 milli. Select this corner. Okay. That's it. Now let's select this face, sketch. Let me draw a circle. Select here circle, circle, and here select for construction, and here you can define the radius. (310 by 2) circle. Let's define the diameter 28 millimeter. Okay. Even you can check this diameter 310 millimeter. Okay. Now select extruded cut. Make 20 millimeter. Okay. Or even you can choose through all. It's up to you. Circular pattern, and we want 12 number of holes. Select any circular face, 360-degree to equal spacing. Okay, that's it. Now let's try to mirror these circles. Select here right plane, mirror, and we will choose the hole and circular pattern. Okay. Now again try circular pattern. Select here this face, clear, and we want to mirror this time this swift pattern. 4 numbers only. Select here instances to skip. This upper one skip. This 3 direction we want. You can see here 3 direction. Okay. Now see, we mirror in one bottom and one opposite direction. Now here we want to create some holes, so select this face, sketch, and select this outer inside edges. Convert entities. Now choose offset entities, 31.5. Select any one edges, 31.5 millimeter. Okay. Choose star point. Delete and put little ahead. This also delete it. One, two, three. I think here we already shifted one star, so this one delete it. I think here no more star. Try to fix, delete. Okay. Press escape to now we already fixed many star here. Now simply exit. Now go to features and here you will find hole wizard command. We want to put it here some tapped hole. ISO tapped hole M16, and here choose blind 42 millimeter and choose here 3D sketch and put in all the star points. It's up to you position, you can define it if you want. Select here OK. Now see, hide it. This is the whole dimensions. Now select this face sketch and make a hole throughout hole for water or liquid flow. Keep the diameter 204 mm. Select extruded cut and keep here end condition through all. That's it. Now here we will create some barriers. So select top plane, sketch, normal. Draw vertical center line, choose center rectangle, exit. .5 millimeter and 25 millimeter. Let's keep the distance from origin point, keep 130 millimeter. Now select extruded boss and extrude up to 260 millimeter and choose second direction, let's say 25 millimeter. Okay. Now we want to mirror this, so do one thing, front plane, mirror, and select this extruded body. Let's say it's mirror. See here, fillet, keep 2 millimeter and select all these faces. Okay. Now here let's add some letters. Front plane, sketch, draw center lines, choose letter and write it here. DN 200 and let's keep font, make it bigger. Okay. Now again choose text. Okay. Now select here spline and we want to project this letter to this face. Select here the face. Okay, that's it. Now let's define the color. Okay, we skipped many process because it's become too lengthy. So this is sufficient valve body. Color you can change according to your requirement. Let's save as, go to desktop, create a folder and choose gate valve, and this is part 1 body. Save. Now let's do the other parts. Now here we will create next part of gate valve cover. We will create the cover with the help of main body. So first we will import the main body. Go to insert, select here part and select your first part like body, open. Once it will appear here, see it's going to appear. Here you must select locate part with copy feature and directly go to equal. OK. Now here no need to add anything because we don't have any other part, so select here. OK. Oh sorry, cancel it. Now just check this feature. OK, these all are perfect. We need to hide these all previous planes, so it helps us to create the other parts. One by one you can select and hide all the planes. Just select right plane, that's it. Now we want to create our second valve cover with the help of this body, so select this top face of valve, sketch, and here click convert entities, so the outer body will be converted. Now select extruded boss, extrude up to 17 millimeter, but I want to keep some gap, so maintain 50 millimeter. Unmerge body, that because later we will delete this body. OK. Now see, this is the base plate of cover created. Now choose right plane, sketch, select here line and start from midpoint and convert it into arc and connect with this point, exit. Now let's define it. 105 millimeter, 165 millimeter. OK. Select here revolve boss base and select this vertical line as a axis. OK. That's it. See. Now we want to trim this face, so select this face, sketch, and select the bottom hole edges, press shift key, carefully select, I'll convert it, whatever finish. OK, some few are balanced, so just try this side. Now you can see this line is created. Now we will create some offset. This line, delete it. select this line, convert, and here also convert entities. Now choose offset entity, keep 9 millimeter, select this line, here select chain, reverse, OK. Again choose offset, reverse, 9 millimeter, trim entities. Now we want to trim those unnecessary parts. That's it. OK. Now select these all lines and make for construction. OK. Now here our geometry is ready. So select here extruded cut. Take it reverse direction. Now see, we want to cut outside panel. So we will do one thing, flip side to cut. See here, keep degree, draft outward, 3 degree. See, OK. That's it. See, we cut it this face. Now select here shell. Keep 8 millimeter and select this bottom face. And here select 20 millimeter and select this face. Let's try. Now you can see a hollow part inside. Now it's time to make a hole here. So we will select this face, sketch, and this all hole whatever in bottom line available, just select and convert it. 3 holes selected, go to sketch, convert entity. Now you can see it's going to appear here. So because it helps us during bolt fixing. Convert entities. Okay, so this side is almost converted. Let's try to another side. Convert entities. Now the only remaining, I think this is the last one. Just check out the every. Okay, that's enough. Now select extruded cut and cut only up to 20 millimeter, so it not disturb to other body. Okay, that's it. Now it's time to delete this body. So just go to insert feature and here you will find one command, deleted body, delete body. Now here you will select the body, which body we want to delete. So I'll select this bottom main body. Okay. Now it's deleted. Some planes are here, hide it. See the hollow shape. Now we will define it cast iron. And the shade what we like, 150 by 200. 255. Okay, first save this body, then we will do some modification. Where is our gate valve? So this is our second part, valve cover. That's it. Now here on the top we want to create an outlet. So for creating outlet we need to create first plane. Select this face, plane, make one plane above 160 mm, 160 millimeter. Okay. Now select this plane, sketch, circle, draw a plane with the diameter of 65 millimeter. Okay, and select extruded boss. Here select up to reverse direction, up to next. It should be punched to this face. Okay, that's it. Now hide this plane. Now select right plane, sketch, and we want to cut, start from midline, midpoint. Exit. Now let's define it. Keep the overall length 55 millimeter, 21 millimeter, 30 millimeter, 35 by 2 millimeter. That's enough. Okay, and select here. We want to choose revolved cut. Select this vertical line as a axis. Now you can see it here. Okay. Now see. We cut this here. Okay. Choose fillet. Keep 3 millimeter. Select these two face edges. Okay. Now choose chamfer. Keep 3 millimeter 45 degree and select inside face. Okay. Now choose fillet. First we will select 8 millimeter and we will select this all four sides. Okay. Again fillet, and this time select 12 millimeter and I'll select these two edges only. Okay. Two millimeter. Now these two edges we will select here. Okay. Now that's it. This is the main body, main cover. Even if you like to add, you can add inside also. Okay. So this is the cover. So save it. Now let's do the another part. Now here let's do the third part, sliding door or sliding gate. So let's start with front plane. Center line, draw vertical and horizontal center line. Choose here corner rectangle. Exit. Now let's define 13.5 millimeter, 34 millimeter, and let's choose the length, $125mm. Okay, now select here revolve boss base, select this bottom line as a axis. Okay, let's define the material. Iron, cast iron, and here we want to make little that's it. Okay, now again select here front plane sketch, and here we will create one more important part of body. Select here line, make little taper, then again take taper, and connect with this point. Exit, select this line vertical. Now select this outer face line and this line and create relation collinear. Okay, now it's time to define 17.5mm, 12mm, 135° angle, 95°, 23mm, 25mm, and this point to here 14mm. Let's say this point 12mm. Okay, then distance from origin point, this one we will keep it up to 160mm. Bottom is no need, it is coming inside, so it's no need to define. If you like, define anything 8. Okay, now the geometry is fully defined. Select here extruded boss, keep end condition mid plane, and here we will say 60mm. Okay, that's it. Front plane sketch, choose here line and start from this corner to outside. Exit, let's define the angle 85.82°. Okay, now select extruded cut. We want to cut it, see here, through all, keep end condition through all. Okay, now see it's become quite taper. Now this is the another, we want to cut some circular edges inside, so choose again front plane sketch. First draw a center line, this point to this point. Now just find out the mid point. Okay, exit. Now select both the lines and define tangent relation. See here, 3-point center rectangle, this tool we will use. Select up to here and go to up to here and drag. That's it. The same we will do it here. Exit. Now it's time to define. $4mm. This actually 8mm, and let's say the distance from here $15mm. Now let's define upper one. 87.5mm. Let's choose this one. 6mm. Overall length 12mm. Okay. And distance from upper line, let's say 120mm, and from bottom line 102.5mm. Okay, that's enough. Now try here revolve cut. Select this line as a axis. Now you can see the preview here. It's going to cut a circular ring inside. Okay, that's it. This is the ring for packing or for seals. Now we want to create one plane. Select this face, plane, and gap we will maintain 13mm, but flip direction inside. Okay. Now select this face, sketch, and here we want to create a hole, and let's keep the diameter 120mm. Okay, and select extruded cut. Here choose up to surface, and for surface select this plane 1, what we created before. Okay, now you can see we cut on a tapered hole. Let's hide this plane. Now this plane we will use later. Now here we want to make a tapered face, so choose here draft 5 degree. This is the neutral plane, and the draft surface this one. Okay, now see it's become little taper. The same condition we will do it here. 5 degree, this is the neutral plane, and this one is draft plane. Now see it's also become a tapered face. That's it. Now select 1 degree. This is the neutral plane, and this is draft plane. Only 1 degree. One more time, this is neutral plane, and select this inside as a draft plane 1 degree. Okay. Now here select this face, sketch. We want to cut here some rings. Or do one thing, select this outer circle, offset, reverse direction 12mm. Okay, again select this inside circle, offset, okay, 12mm outward direction. Okay, now this circle we want to cut, so simply select extrude cut. Here select up to surface, and for surface select this plane 1. Okay, that's it. Now choose fillet, keep radius 4mm, and select this inside edges. Okay, now that's it. Now here we want to cut one more thing, so choose here front plane, sketch, select here corner rectangle, and start from this corner, and keep the length 25mm. Okay, now select extruded cut. keep here through all both the direction. Okay. Okay, this is forest arm. Now here we want to extrude it. So select this surface, sketch, convert entities. Select inside circle also, convert entities, extrude. And here choose up to surface. Choose right plane. See, extrude up to right plane and keep the angle 1 degree tapered. Okay, that's it. Now select this face, sketch, select outer circle, convert entities. Draw a horizontal construction line. Click on the construction line, make sure it's horizontal. Let's first define the length. 140 millimeter line. First draw the line from here better. And up to here. Exit. Exit. Trim entity and trim this half circle. This all round circle. Now it's time to define. 100 millimeter, 30 millimeter. Extrude. 10 millimeter reverse direction. Okay. Chamfer 5 millimeter and 45 degree. Okay. Now this one we hide this plane. We will mirror this face. So choose here front plane, mirror. Select this clear. Drop down this extruded boss and chamfer. See here, it's mirror. Now it's time to add fillet. Select this face, 1 millimeter this face. This face also and inside also. Select this face also. Every face should be 1 millimeter. Okay. Now almost everything done. Now it's time to mirror this body. So select this face, mirror, and select full body. Now you can see the preview here. Gap, merge solids. Okay, that's it. See, we created top plane, sketch, and here we want to create a hole for rod, and let's keep the diameter 31 millimeter, and extruded cut, and keep the end condition through all in both direction. See, it's going to cut a hole here. That's it. Now you can see the hole. This is a very important hole. Now let's save this wall, this gate valve. Actually, this is the sliding gate valve. Part number 3, sliding gate, or let's say directly gate. Save. Now let's do the other parts. Is small parts like rings, seals and rods. So let's see. Now here the next part is screw rod. So select front plane, sketch, choose here line. It must pass through origin point. Exit. First define the length. .330 millimeter, 85 millimeter, 8 millimeter, 15 millimeter, and 20 millimeter. Okay, drag it here, make relation, select these two lines and make relation collinear. Okay, now here we almost defined every point. Let's define a point from 211.5 mm. Now it's fully defined. Revolve boss base. Select this vertical line as a axis. Okay. Raw material, let's say satin finish stainless steel. Okay. Now select this top face, sketch, select here center rectangle and define the length 24.1 mm equal. Okay. Now select extruded cut. Now here we want to cut up to 30 millimeter, angle let's say 3 degree, and flip side to cut. We want to cut this outer side. Now you can see the preview here. Okay, that's it. Now here we will not make any thread, we will just give a cosmetic thread. So select this corner and go to insert, annotation, cosmetic thread. Select this face, machine thread M30 and blind length let's say 300 millimeter. Okay, now we are not able to see here thread, so we can do one thing. Just click here option, go to documents property and detailing. Here select, check the box shaded cosmetic thread. Now you can see this is cosmetic thread. Okay. Now here we want to make a hole, so select this face, straight tap, ISO tapped hole M8. This is better 22.25. Select position and select this midpoint. Okay. Now you can see the inside threads, cosmetic thread. Now chamfer 3 mm and select this corner. It's bigger, keep 2 mm 45 degree. Okay. Now here we will create a path, thread path. So let's do one thing. Front plane, sketch, select your line, define a vertical line, and let's keep 320 mm. Okay. Now exit. Again choose front plane, sketch, center rectangle, exit. Select this outer edge and this line, collinear, this line and this line, collinear. Now let's define 2 mm and keep the length 20 mm. Exit. Now it's time to cut a thread here. Shift cut. The profile selected, just select this line. Now it's time to go to option, twist along path, turns. You can see the preview, three number of turns. Okay, that's it. Front plane, sketch, corner rectangle, and start from this corner point. Two mm and 30 mm long. We want to cut taper. Delete this mid line. 101 35 degree, 135 degree. Select center line and draw one center line. Make sure it's vertical. Now select here revolve cut. See the center line here selected, 360 degree. Okay. Now our screw rod is ready. Screw rod for gate valve. You can select, even give another finish, chrome finish. It looks better. Let's save it. Screw rod. Now here it's time to create a seal, packing seal between body and cover. So let's import a body. Valve cover. cancel. Hide maximum, so it helps you to okay. Now select this face, sketch, and click here convert entities. Now it is converted. Again select convert entities, face, select chain. Okay, I think we have to select one by one. Convert. The holes are converted. Now just select this only few lines balance. Convert entities. Extruded boss. Cancel it. Still some lines are balanced. One. Okay. That's why our geometry is open. 3, and here the last one. Convert. Now it's converted, I think all. Let's try again. Okay, that's it. Keep distance 50 millimeter. Don't merge, and keep thickness 3 millimeter. Okay. Now we want to delete some body. Insert feature, and here select delete body. Select this body. Okay. Now that's body deleted. Now this packing we will see any raw material available for this. Actually it should be some color, but let's choose red color. Let's save. Seal, or let's say packing. Thickness we can change according to our requirement. Now here we will make the screw rod fitting. Front plane, sketch. Draw a center line. Now choose here line. Okay, now this is our geometry. Let's define it. $30 millimeter. Now select this all outer line. Make relation collinear. Okay. Collinear. These two lines equal equal 5 millimeter, 3 millimeter. By default it's 3 millimeter and 4 millimeter, 1 millimeter, 10 millimeter, 20 millimeter, and this one 3 millimeter. Now let's define this distance from here. 21 millimeter, 22.5 millimeter, and the last one, this one 15 millimeter, and this inside one 17 millimeter. So our geometry is fully defined. So just select revolve boss base, select this line as a axis. Okay, select of face, sketch, choose here polygon, exit. Now select smart dimension, select the gap 3 millimeter. See here it's polygon 6 polygon hexagon. Select extruded cut, keep end condition through all, and here select flip side to cut. Okay, now let's define the material. Brass is quite better. Okay, this is quite better, sandblasted brass. Now save it. Part number 6, fitting. Let's see the next part here. Now here the next part is gate valve hand wheel. It's very important part to rotate the door or open the door or gate. So select front plane, sketch, draw vertical and horizontal construction line. Okay, choose here center rectangle or corner rectangle. Make sure it is passes through origin. Select the line and origin point, midpoint. Let's define 28 millimeter, 27.5 millimeter. Okay, define one center line and this point keep 20 millimeter. Okay, now select here, let's say 3-point arc. Exit, select this point and this point, merge. Let's define, keep radius 14 millimeter. Okay, choose trim entity and trim this inside lines. Okay, that's perfect. Now here we want to do one more thing. Select center point arc, keep radius 15 millimeter. Okay, Again choose center point arc, take little gap, okay, exit, select here line, connect. Now mirror these two lines, okay. Now it's time to define. First define the gap, 7 millimeter, radius 10 millimeter, okay. Now let's keep 135 millimeter the this radius 23 by 2 millimeter, 11.5 millimeter. Okay, that's better. Now let's choose this 150 millimeter. Delete this point and define the distance from origin point to exit. Put here is star point. Now define 315 by 2 millimeter. Okay. Now select this, connect this and click vertical. Actually all lines should be okay. (135°). Okay, one more thing, balance. Select this point and this line, coincident. Now geometry is fully defined. You can see here revolve boss base. Select this line as a axis. Okay. See, let's define the color. We will choose some orange type color. It looks very nice. Okay. Front plane sketch. Now select here center point straight slot. Select the center point. Right click, exit. Make sure it's horizontal. 10 millimeter and radius 7 millimeter. Okay, and select extruded boss. Here select up to next and here select auto selected body, first this one and second this one. Degree, let's say 3 degree, make 1 degree. Okay. Fillet. Select this end. (2 millimeter) and select the opposite direction. Okay. Now we want to make multiple number of patterns. Here select this body also and any circular face We need 4 number of patterns equal spacing. Okay, select this face, sketch, let's choose 3 point, exit, select this vertical, select this point and this midpoint. Okay, now connect these 2 points. Press escape to exit. Click the construction line vertical. Okay, now equal 28 millimeter. Now geometry is perfect. Select extruded cut. Keep here end condition through all, and degree we will prefer 3 degree, and draft keep outward. Okay, now see, back side is quite bigger. Chamfer 3 degree 45, select this face. Okay, that's it. Now select this face, and we want to add one hole here. Choose here hole wizard, straight tap ISO tapped hole M8, 22.25 blind position, and here you will find this origin point. Okay, that's it, the hole is created. Now this is the hand wheel, so let's save this hand wheel. Hand wheel. Let's do the other parts. Let's do the next part, body seal. Front plane, sketch. Go to sketch and select here center line. Draw a vertical center line up to origin and horizontal. Exit. Choose here center rectangle, and this end point create one rectangle. Exit. Now let's define it. Distance from bottom point 102.5 millimeter, and for upper 115 millimeter, and width make 9 millimeter. Okay, and select revolve boss base. This horizontal line as a axis. Okay, now define polished brass. This is the body seal. Body seal 1, save. Let's do the other seal. Now the next is we want to create a gate seal, so we will create with the help of this. Just edit, sketch, and we will edit this one, radius 120 millimeter. Exit. Now this is the quite bigger gate seal, so save as part number 9, gate seal. Save. And some washers are also there. Let's do it. Now here let's do the 34 by 3 millimeter O-ring. Front plane sketch. First draw a center, vertical and horizontal center line. Circle. Now keep the diameter 3 millimeter and distance from origin keep 17 millimeter. Okay. And select here revolve a boss base. Select this vertical line as a axis. Okay. And define the material rubber, matte rubber. Now save. Part number 10, O-ring, 34 by 3 millimeter. Now we will change, we want to create a little bigger O-ring, so we will just change and save as it is. 3 millimeter and this one make radius 21 millimeter. That's it. Now save as O-ring 42 by 3 millimeter. That's it. Here few more parts balance. Washer M8 and M16 washer. Front plane sketch. Center line. Exit. Choose here corner rectangle. Exit. Now let's define 4.5 millimeter, 17.4 millimeter, and the vertical length keep 3 millimeter. Select here revolve a boss base. Okay. Keep the material okay. Now save as M8 washer. Now for M16 washer we will just modify it. .5 millimeter and here choose 15 millimeter. Okay. Exit. Now save. We have to save as M13 M16 washer. Build and save. Now the last part is rod fitting. So choose here top plane, sketch, center rectangle. .54 millimeter. Select both the vertical and horizontal line equal relation. Okay. And extrude up to 24 millimeter. Choose chamfer. 2 millimeter 15 degree and select this all 4 sides. Okay. Now in center we want to create a hole, so select this save face, hole wizard. We want to create a hole. Screw clearance we will keep something. M24 we want. Okay, keep loose. Customize sizing 26.26. Okay, that's it. Chamfer 1.8. Select this face and let's add brass. Rod fitting. Save. Now here let's start the assembly of gate valve. Choose new assembly. Okay. Now this is the SolidWorks assembly window. Let's browse our first part, body. Okay. Now we will adjust the points and right click on the body, choose float. Here select origin point, choose met, select the assembly origin point and body origin point, make relation coincident here, align axis. Okay, okay. Now you can see front plane, right plane, everything is aligned. Now again right click and fixed. Now body is fixed. Browse the next component, body seal. Okay. Choose section view. Our body seal is going to hide, so select this way. Okay. This is the section view. Now bring the seal here. Choose mat. Select this inside face and this face. Make relation concentric. Okay. Select this face and this face. You can see it here. It's going to fixed here. Okay. Now we want to mirror this ring to opposite direction. So choose here mirror component. First we will select plane, right plane, then select the component and here choose the option next. You can see the preview here. Okay. Now see, both the seals are fixed. You can hide origin, section view. Now you can see the view, seal. Both the seal you can see from here. Now it's time to add some other parts here. Let's say rod, choose fitting and 40/3 ring, rod. Okay. Now we will create relation in between. Screw rod, edit, delete it, exit, save, yes, refresh. Still it shows some problem, so we will go it there. I think no more issues. Okay, let's go ahead. Mat. Select this face and this circular face. Make relation concentric. Okay. Select this rod and this face. Tangent relation. Okay. Again choose this ring and this face. Here flip, cancel this relation, and we will create one select this plane, just take it near. Okay. Now go to ring, O-ring, top plane, and this part body seal fitting, sorry, we will mat with this face. This is the O-ring top plane, and select this face, and here select distance. Whatever distance is set, it's perfect for us, no need to change. Okay. Okay, so now O-ring is fixed here, you can see here. Now you can move here up and down. Now we will insert the further component, hand wheel. Temporary axis, mat. Select this axis and this axis. Concentric relation, coincident relation. Okay. Now select this face and this face. Coincident relation here also. Okay. Take fixed, then I think okay, it's now moving. We want to create a relation where it goes to be fixed. Select this axis, mat, screw axis, hand wheel axis. Okay. Actually, we don't want to create this relation. Actually, we want a clear relation. Let's browse our next component and we will see. Select here a small O-ring, rod, mat. Select this hole and this concentric relation. Okay. Now select this face and this face. Tangent relation. Okay. Take it up. Our tangent relation is not sufficient. Select this O-ring, top plane. Met with this plane. Let's make some relation. 0.5 is actually this ring is 3 milli, so let's keep 1.5 milli. Okay. Let's show here temporary axis. Select this axis and this axis. That's perfect. Okay. Now hide this axis. Now let's hide this all. Insert the component gate. Now matte, select this face and this face. Coincident relation. Okay. Now let's try to fix this temporary axis. Browse the ring, gate seal. Met, concentric relation, coincident relation. Okay. Now browse the same thing again for opposite direction. Matte, coincident, select of circular face and this circular face, concentric relation. Okay. Now the rings are fixed here. Matte, select this hole and this circular, concentric relation. Okay. Now here select this right plane and the right plane, assembly right plane and this gate right plane met. We want coincident relation, but something went wrong, so right click, float. Okay, the body was fixed. Now again try one more time. Select right plane, rod fitting and gate. Okay, rod fitting right plane and gate right plane. See, met. Now you can see both the right plane in same way. Okay. Now if we can fix with any one, it will be fine. Now choose here any, let's say, gate right plane and right plane of assembly. Met. See, it's going to fixed here. Okay. Now it is in right position, but still we have to make some relation, this face and this face. I don't know why it's going down, but temporary axis. Just find out this axis. Met. This is the axis of screw rod, and this is the axis of hand wheel. Okay. We have to find out here vertical. Okay, this axis, because it is center body axis, and rod axis, hand wheel axis. See, it is in perfect position. Okay. That's it. This is now in perfect position. Hide it. Now browse our next part, packing. Right click, open part, and make the thickness 2 millimeter. Okay. Save, edit. Here also save in assembly. Choose Met. Now select this hole and this hole. Concentric. Okay. And select any other concentric. This face, bottom face of packing, and this face. Okay. Now browse your another part, valve cover, Met. Select this hole and this hole. Okay. This hole, Okay, concentric relation, this face and this face. Okay, now here it's time to define some relation. Select this face and this face. It is coincident relation. Okay, now choose the top plane of body. Select top plane, met. Select this face. Here choose distance. $528 millimeter. Okay. Now here we want to delete one relation. Which relation? Just select, hide the body. Select this part. Check mattes. This relation. This is the relation of right plane. That's fine. Okay, this is the relation between gate and rod fitting. This one we want to delete it. Delete. Yes. Okay. Now select this rod fitting, right plane of rod fitting and right plane of assembly mat. Coincident relation. Okay. Okay. Now let's try its either is going up and down. This is now select the gate. Top plane and top plane. Mat. Choose here advanced mat. Distance keep 0. 228 and maximum and minimum 0 degree. It will go upward 228 millimeter. Okay. Now select this rod, screw rod, and here one relation. See this tapered relation, this face to face relation, just suppress it or just delete it. Now let's see, the rod is going down. Okay. Now choose mat, this face and this face. Make some gap. 0.9 millimeter. Okay. Now try this face. Parallel relation. Okay. Now here we will create one important relation, screw. For screw, select this inside face and select this bottom circle. Distance 8 millimeter per resolution reverse direction. Okay. Now let's try to rotate. Okay, it's going down. We already defined the maximum and minimum limit, so it will not go beyond that. Okay, okay, okay. Now our problem is solved. Let's browse our balance part. Let's say M8 washer. Met. Select this hole and this inside hole. Okay. This face and this face. It's met here. Okay. Later we will assign a screw here. Now just show the body. Now that's it. If you want to hide this screw, you can hide it. It's not a big deal. Let's rotate it. Only temporary. Now see. Maximum. It's going down. So this is the gate valve. Now just show the body. Now let's save the assembly first. Gate valve. Gate valve assembly. Save. So this is our gate valve assembly in SolidWorks. See, even if you can drag and drop the door by hand, it will automatically rotate. See. Now let's add some nut and bolts here. Now let's add here bolt. So select here toolbox. In toolbox go to matrix, bolt, and we will choose here hexagon head, a heavy hexagon flange. Let's try to edit 45 millimeter long, or let's keep 50 millimeter, and M14. Select here OK. Now it will ask you need furthermore. Yes. So just bring to the hole and click fixed. It will automatically set the position. If you will just keep your cursor in hole, just drag with mid key. Okay. Now see, okay, little down, cancel. Now our all hexagon bolts are fixed, and we need nuts. So let's see here nuts available. Nuts, hexagon nuts, and we will choose simple nut, not much heavier. Let's choose flange nut. Okay, M14 nut. Okay, if you need thread, it's okay. If you don't need, then it's okay. Then it is asking you need more. So keep your cursor near to the surface. That's it. First this bolt, then surface. Bolt, then surface. Rotate your surface. Bolt, then near to surface, and it will automatically take the position. See, surface, surface. Now let's check other fix. Okay, all the bolts are nuts are fixed here. Cancel. Now this is our gate valve is ready. A simple, there are many things still need to improve, but due to time lag, time in time going to increase just because of it's too big assembly, so we avoid many things to do here, but I hope you like it. Now let's make some exploded view and we will see how many parts are inside. Now select here exploded, make little small view, save, rebuild and save. Exploded view, first select washer, drag upward, okay, then select this body wheel, take up, select this fitting, take up. Now it's time to add all the bolts. Now drag this, undo, valve cover delete. Now select the body. Now select this body, take it down, again choose, again choose, okay. Now select this one, comes out, undo, clear, select the rings, comes out, select this rings, another ring, now select this body, it will comes out, again choose this body and it will go there. Select this body, it will come down. Now select OK. Now right click on wall, collapse. Now again right click and select animate explode. See, you can play it here. Even you can save it, this assembly, from here. Collapse. Right click, motion manager, motion stud. Now here open, keep basic motion, that's no problem. First we will rotate it. Rotate model, y-axis, keep 2 rotation, duration let's select 12, finish, play. Now again select animation wizard, explode the view, next. It is asking keep 20 seconds and start 12 seconds, finished. It will start after 12. See, okay. Now again you can select here animation wizard, collapse means assembled. Next, time keep 20 seconds and start time 32 seconds. Okay, finished, play. Now see, it's going to assemble. Now play all. See, I hope you like it. Please subscribe our channel for more video and more projects in SolidWorks. Don't forget to share and like our videos. And we are trying to give every day a new project in SolidWorks. So subscribe our channel for more projects and more videos. Thanks for watching.